Hi, it's Shui Water Bottle Queen here to infodump about skibidi toilet. So, first off, a lot of misconceptions. I'm just gonna explain the skibidi toilet lore, like not in full because that would take forever. But like listen to me talk about skibidi toilet. Well, I draw. Well, I draw Yuri. Oh, my computer is okay. It's fine. Heh. Anyways, bitch, was that there before, or did I just notice that? Go away. Anyways, I'm gonna info dump about skibidi toilet, the skibidi toilet lore. So a common misconception about skibidi toilet is that like the only like relevant characters of the series are the skibidi toilets. And I see where this come from because like, the series is called Skibidi Toilet. But there's like a lot more to the series aside from the skibidi toilets. Also, another place where, this is like fairly obvious is that like in the first episodes, like all you can see is the skibidi toilets, right? But there's a lot more to the series than the skibidi toilets. Because, yeah. But to begin, I would like to talk about the characters within the series. So, obviously, you have the skibidi toilets, which are the heads that come out of toilets if you live under a rock, or you're 70 years old. And there's also the characters called the hybrids. And there's 3 types of hybrids. Like just 3 branches of hybrids, and there's the cameraman, the speaker man, and the TV man, right? There's also like female counterparts, but like there isn't as many. And the hybrids run under a matriarchal society or whatever, however the word is. Yeah, but I'll get into that in a second. Now the origin of both of these groups is still debated, especially with the hybrids. But from what we see in the series, now the first few episodes of the series aren't very, like, relevant to canon. Like, there's a lot that happens in the first couple of episodes that, like, is very inconsistent with what happens, like, in later episodes, if that makes sense. But, in earlier episodes, it's like, it seems more like a disease. But after a while, you start to realize that it's, they're manufactured in a factory. And still, this, like, theory could still tie in that they are a disease. Like, maybe they are taking humans and they're, like, putting them through this, like, diseasing of this skibidi disease, right? But that's highly unlikely, considering that there are not a lot of humans within the series. But where this theory sprouted from is probably because, like, in one of the earlier episodes, I'm not that much of a nerd. I don't remember the number of the episode, but in one of the first episodes, you can see, like, this, like, restaurant with humans in it, and the humans, like, at the start, you see them as humans, and they're just sitting on toilets as seats. It's really such a fever dream. And then 3 seconds later, when the skibidi marches in from the door, you'll notice that all of the humans in the toilets who are sitting on the toilets turn into skibidis. It's really crazy. Yeah, but as we go on through the series, like at the beginning, it's kind of like skibidi toilet didn't really have like a plot, and it was just like, just straight up like kind of brain rotty. But like it gets a plot, and then like then that stuff at the beginning becomes kind of inconsistent. Because later on you see that skibidis are manufactured in a lab on a factory line, and their main base is this, like, I forgot what it was called. Shit. Like Alpha Corps, something like that. Alpha Hills Research Center, something like that, I don't remember. But it's like that, and all of the skibidis are, like, in my opinion, in my theory, I'm pretty sure they were, like, the strain of skibidi virus, or, like, the first manufactured skibidi toilet was developed by a human scientist who was like really freaking psycho crazy or something like that. But yeah. Now for the hybrids, they also seem to be manufactured in some kind of lab. You do in a couple of shots of the series see hybrids in like their like hybrid lab thing where they like manufacture like new technology that I'm not gonna get into that right now. Also, before I keep going, I should probably mention that there's like a lot of spoilers that I will very definitely probably get into, that like if you do plan on watching the actual series, just keep that in mind, because I do spoil some very major points of the plot. Alright, next up, about the actual plot. Wait, I forgot to cover humans. Oh, right. Basically the humans, you don't really see very many, but you do see this guy, and his name's Secret Agent, and he kind of pops up within, like, random episodes as, like, a sort of Easter egg, and you kind of miss him most of the time if you, like, don't see him fully. If you're just watching it for the first time and you haven't already watched through the entire series already, yeah, you would definitely miss him. But yeah, there's this guy, his name's like Secret Agent, and he shows up, he's really important to the plot, but I'll get into that later. There's not very many humans in the series, and it's really obvious, cause like, I don't know, at the beginning, like I mentioned, there was like people in a restaurant, and then like, and it seems like there's like a large populace of actual people, but there really isn't. Like, later on, you'll see like completely deserted, like, cities that actual humans would probably live in, but there's no humans, so yeah. No one knows where the humans went. Maybe they did get infected by a skibidi virus. Who knows? Anyways, on to the actual plot. Like I mentioned before, the first couple of episodes don't really, like, what was I gonna say? They aren't really, like, contributing to the actual lore of the series, like, because they're very inconsistent, and it was, like, this is at a point where Defuk Boom, the creator, wasn't really taking the series, like, seriously, and I mean, like, yeah, because Skibidi Toilet, like, I'm assuming it just started off as, like, a little meme thing, but it's kind of spiraled into an actual project. Like, he actually has a team. I'm pretty sure a lot of the animation he does on his own, but he does have a team now that works on Skibidi Toilet, and he's not alone. Yeah, but the animation of the series is actually, like, really good. If you should actually go watch the series, because, it's a good series. Even after watching this video, you should go watch Skibidi Toilet /SRS, because it's a good series. Anyhow, I gotta get working on this hair. So much hair. Anyways, yeah, so in the first couple of episodes, we establish, like, two set groups of people. We have hybrids, who are the only cameramen at this point, and also these, yeah, at this point it's just cameramen. I don't think the other groups, I don't think speakermen come in until, like, a little later. But yeah, right now we are seeing a battle between these, like, people with camera heads called the cameramen and the skibidi toilets, which are heads that come out of toilets. Right. So the POV of every episode is from a different cameraman's perspective. I mean, like, sometimes there's, like, cameramen that are very relevant to the series, such as, like, Plunger Cameraman, which I will talk about later. I love that guy. But aside from Plunger, like, for the most part, it's just one cameraman for the episode, and he shows up and he dies. And that's how the episode ends, for the most part, right? But a lot of the time, there's, like, a very relevant character that will have the POV. Well, I mean, some of the time. Sorry, I already said this part. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I'm kind of talking while I draw. This isn't a voiceover, and I have no script. I probably should have written myself a script. But I don't care. This is just, shui yap, so that you have audio while I draw. Yeah. But, like, there's a lot of wait, what was I even talking about? I was talking about the plot, right? Anyways, within the plot, yeah, so the first couple of episodes, kind of like a jokish series at this point. Like in the first episode, it's like that everyone's seen the first episode. Everyone's seen it. And it's like the cameraman walks in and then it's like a single bathroom with like one toilet, and then a head pops out of the toilet and he's like skibidi bop bop bop, yes yes, and all the kids are singing it, whatever. Yeah. But next episode there's like this one like female looking skibidi toilet, and they never appear ever again, but they have like green hair. This is just based on my memory. I actually might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is episode 2. Wait. Hang on. My brain's fucking with me. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was episode 2. But yeah, this like female looking skibidi with green hair shows up, and she's singing a different part of the song. Because the song is like, my style is ridiculous or something, and then the skibidi toilet part starts, right? But like, you know, that isn't, she sings like a different part in a different key, but a different pitch. I don't remember. This is like based on my memory. Leave me alone. I don't rewatch these episodes very often. I don't really care for the actual skibidis. I know the series is called Skibidi Toilet, and I talk about my skibidi toilet hyperfixation, but I actually don't care that much for the actual skibidi toilets. Yeah, so like, I'm trying to draw at the same time, so it's kind of hard to like think, but yeah, so later on, we are introduced to new hybrids such as Titan Cameraman, who is basically this really big cameraman, and the cameraman also, like, the hybrids have like new different technology, and the skibidis do too. Like there's like skibidis who have like multiple toilets jammed into 3, and then like there's one normal head that comes out of one, and then it like looks like this, and then it's like that, and then a normal head comes out of here, and they're like stuck together over here like this, and then there's one in the back, and then it looks like a demon, and it's different like horns or something. I don't know. Let's say it feels like a fever dream. Yeah, there's that. There's also like Hydra toilets where they have like multiple heads on like coming out of one, and they have really long necks, and they actually really freak me out. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I get scared out really easily, but there's a lot of bits in the series that make me go, wow, I can't believe the kids nowadays are watching this stuff and being fine. Well, a lot of them aren't fine. That's what skibidi syndrome is, but whatever, I don't want to get into this. I try to take Skibidi Toilet with as much seriousness as I can, okay? I don't want to get into this whole, like, oh, haha, Skibidi Toilet, Sigma, Giat Riz, yeah, Skibidi Toilet is a brain rot children's show. No, I'm here to talk about the lore behind Skibidi Toilet, alright? Anyways, back into it. There's like Titan Cameraman. Oh, my wife, my wonderful, beautiful wife, Titan Cameraman. I love that guy a lot. He's basically like one of the normal cameramen, except he has like this like big like blue light thing coming out of his chest, and he's like really big and really strong, and he can like kind of just like crush skibidis to death with his hands. He's cool. I love that guy. I love this guy. He also has a shield. Yeah, that's like his whole thing. He also can like breathe fire out of his like light. I forgot about that. He can breathe fire out of his like chest hole. Anyways, yeah. So, you know, normal skibidi toilet stuff and shoes. There's also this big guy. I forgot. They specifically developed Titan Cameraman to fight this really big guy. His name's like G-Man Toilet, and Titan Cameraman would have won, but like there's like these like flying toilets. I'm pretty sure it was Astro Toilet, but like yeah, there's like these like flying toilets, and they can fly really fast, and they're kind of assholes, and I really don't like them, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, and then he kind of like distracts Titan Cameraman, and then G-Man shoots his lasers, and then TCM has to run away because, or else he'll get like brutally damaged. I forgot to mention, you can't defeat, okay, because normally how they defeat the skibidi toilets is like you go behind them and you flush them, right? Or you can like, just kill their head part, because I don't want to draw a diagram of the biology of a skibidi toilet, which is in my opinion. Actually, no, fuck it, hang on. I'll do it. I'll draw the biology of a skibidi toilet. So it's like, if I were to look at the skibidi, it's like, this is like the head that comes out, and this is the neck, and this is the brim of the toilet, right? And then it's like, I don't know how to draw a freaking toilet. Alright, it's like this, right? And this is where they normally have, like, this thing, and then, like, you pull it up, and it's like, it's kind of like a knob, and then you pull it up, you pull it entirely out, and it flushes the toilet, and it goes down, right? But how I believe it to work, in my opinion, is that this actually extends down further than it looks like, and it, like, the skibidis, like, their neck comes out of here, right? That means that their internal bodies have to be here. So, like, I'm guessing that they have, like, hands underneath here, because these skibidis can, like, walk around, right? And this is actually, like, really disturbing. I actually kind of don't want to think about this. I don't know why I'm drawing this, but what I'm thinking is, like, this is where their internal organs are, and they have, like, yeah, because they can, like, eat. So, like, say they have, like, their intestines here. I don't know how they shit. Don't ask me. I don't think they need to shit. It's a toilet. They, like, shit inside of themselves. Sorry, I don't know. I kind of got sidetracked. But whatever. What you normally do is you pull up this, and then the skibidi flushes downwards, and then the world is saved. Because, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, like, it ruptures, like, their organs in here or something. But that's normally what happens. But, G-Man Toilet, and they tested their theory by, they like, what the fuck? Okay, anyways. They have, like, these, like, bigger speaker men that, like, they're called large speaker men, and they have, like, camcorder heads. I think that's what they're called. But anyways, yeah. And they tried to climb on top of G-Man Toilet, and they couldn't flush him. Like, he's, like, unflushable. And G-Man Toilet kind of just lasered them off. Yeah, he's, like, weird like that. He's kind of, like, the leader of the toilets. G-Man Toilet's, like, the leader of the toilets. Yeah. So he's unflushable. He's their strongest toilet. He's just the biggest toilet. Actually, he might not even be the strongest toilet. Like, at this point, at least. He's not the strongest toilet, I don't think. I think, like, Astro Toilet might actually be stronger. Yeah, I hate Astro Toilet, by the way. He's one of those toilets that have, like, no regard for other toilets. Like, I do think that a lot of the skibidis do, even the skibidis. I think even some of the skibidis have, like, some sense of humanity to them, but Astro Toilet doesn't. He has, like, no regard for, like, the lives of his, like, comrades, and it's actually, it pisses me off. I hate that guy so much. Like, I don't know. He's an asshole. I hate him. I hope he dies. Why is my mom home? I thought she was at Spanish class. It's only 7:23. What? Okay, bye guys. That's all for today's episode of Shui Yap. Skibidi Toilet Edition.